What's going on, guys? Welcome back to KY Coins and Collectibles. And in this video I want to talk about fakes and how to spot your common fakes, what to look for. There are some easy and simple ways to tell if you've got a fake coin. Fakes are getting better and better, so beware. I have like 3 different methods that I use, and it's never really failed me yet. It may one day, but it hasn't yet, and I've bought thousands probably of silver dollars, and I have pretty much spotted all of them. Now that doesn't mean one slipped by. If I was buying a bulk and I just didn't go through each of them, and the gentleman might not have known, but it does happen. And with silver on the rise, you need to be more and more careful, because fakes are getting better and people are buying them offline from China and different places all over the world, and they are looking really good. I have seen some good fakes, and they will trick you, especially if they're in like a case or a fake slab like a PCGS or Annex. Just you have to be careful. I just want to show you real quick how I tell if they're fake or not. 3 simple ways. The first and easiest way that I do it, I will, every coin that I have, and I've got a bunch here, and I've got a bunch of fakes. I've showed you kind of this in the video before. I do have a video, but I just figure it was a good time for a refresher course. With silver being on the rise and more people trying to move inventory, sometimes a fake coin will get in the inventory, or somebody will get burnt and they'll try to pass on. They're burnt to you, so they'll try to pass it on to you so they're not out the money. So just be very careful. Buy from a reputable source, or somebody you know that you can get a hold of, or you feel comfortable just trusting them. That's what I do. I've got a circle of guys that I buy from, and I know if I buy a fake coin, they'll make it right. And that has happened before. I've bought a few. They didn't know it was fake. I've had them graded, and they come back. They've come back fake. And the gentleman that I've bought them off of, they have made it right. So make sure you know who you're dealing with. First of all, if the deal is too good to be true, it may be too good to be true. So just be careful what you're buying. Be cautious, and know how you can watch for fakes. And like I said, here's kind of the 3 simple ones that I use. The first is a magnet test, and I just have a little light here, and it has a magnet, just a regular magnet on the end of it. The second test is a scale. Morgans and piece dollars will weigh 26.73 grams. So, but be warned, they are weighing that and being fake coins, and they're being magnetic, or they're not being magnetic and being fake coins. So them 2 tests, they can fail, but it will eliminate a lot of the fake ones. The third one that I use is, let me see here, I will pull it up on my phone real quick, and it is this app that I am trying to find, called Coin Tester, right here at the bottom right. And it is basically, let me turn my Wi-Fi back on. If I can get it to load now. Looks like they've updated it. But you just click on the app and you can look up all the coins. Some of them do require a membership to do some of them, but the Morgans, let's see here, there. So you just use it, and what you do is, as a ping test, you will check, and it will test to see if they're silver or not. Now, I did that the wrong way. I just wanted to show you the app. What you really do is when you click the check on the app, you want to hold it up, and I'll show you this way first since I've got the app open. Is you want to take one, and I'll take this one right here, and I'll let you see it. I've got to have both hands, so I'm going to set this here. Get you a pen, hold this on the tip of your finger like that, and if it's silver, it will emit a sound that only relates to a silver coin. So you just hit check, and thankfully Morgans are the same as Peace dollars, and the Morgans are free on this app, so it's very handy, easy way to tell. You hit check, you do that a couple times, and it read 2 out of 3 good. Do it a couple times. Okay, there you go. Now let's try to find one that's not real. Check. Bad. So we in fact have a bad one here. So these other two methods, the magnet and the weight, they can fail, and they have before on me. But usually this ping test app will catch it. So it's really good. So what I'll do is I'll show you this other test, and I believe this one that we tried and failed, it actually doesn't pass the magnet test as well. So right there, 2 strikes, I know it's not real. And it's honestly, you can look at the strike on it. It's very white looking, first of all, and the details are very flat in my opinion. But this one in fact is, and it seems a little skinny to me as well. So this one is in fact, so what I do if I've got a bunch of them here is I will take the magnet over all of them. There's that one. We knew that was a bad one. And I believe that is all of them. I've got 2 of other ones here. And I mean, it's a pretty strong magnet. It will, I mean, you just gotta put it over it barely, and it will stick to it. So get you a strong magnet. That will be a quick way to tell. So we figured out those 2 ways. The next one we've got here, and I've got a couple real ones in here, and there's a few fake ones. But this one stands out really quick to me. First of all, it's almost proof-like, which I would consider that proof-like. But it just looks too clean, and second of all, it doesn't have reeded edge, like even compared to the fake one. Like the fake one has reeded edge, so this one's got a smooth edge, and this one doesn't. So watch for that. And this one, obviously, on the back, it says copy. Down here at the bottom, it says copy, and then it's got a number AA1191. And it's actually Carson City, down below the eagle, where the mint mark would go. There's a CC. So that one right off, that one's probably silver, but it is just like a replica. And I don't know, we can see what it weighs. 27 grams. So that one, this one doesn't do like decimals. So if it's 26.7, it would round up. So that one kind of weighs right. We can do the ping test real fast on it. Turn that back off. And it says bad. So it doesn't mean it's not silver. It's just not ringing in at the decimals that is required for a Morgan or a peace dollar. So I believe this one is still silver. I think it's just a silver round. So we'll put that over there. We done the rest of them with the magnet test. And then you really just want to know your coins. Know what years the Morgans are made, or the peace dollars. That's a big giveaway. Kind of know how they look, how they feel, what to look for, how big they should be. To me, looking at the side of them, that big one and a little skinny one kind of look off to me. So I'm going to pull those two out. And honestly, I think these are two of the good ones, and they look completely different. And now you've got to think, this one actually is wore down some. This one has some wear on it, but let's go ahead and they've all passed the magnet test already. Let's weigh it. 26 point whatever the decimal is there. So it's at least 26, which it can weigh a little more less than 26, not much though, but if it has wear on it, and this one definitely has a lot of wear on it. I mean, it's very skinny actually. We'll do the ping test. We'll set that there. We'll stop it, and we'll says good. Let's try it one more time. Made a mess, but it worked. There you go. So that just shows that just because they have a lot of wear and they're skinny, that actually looks like a real one to me, minus it being really thin. I mean, that is a thinny mini, definitely thinner than the rest of them, and it even feels different, but I think it just has a lot of wear on it. It's just a really wore down Morgan. So I say that's a real one. This thick one, this looked kind of thick to me. Let's weigh it. 27. So again, like I said, if it's 26.7, it will round up to 27. So for me, that pass. And let's do this again. Sounds good to me. That's good. So that one passes too. And it's big. Like, it's, to me, that looked, I mean, look at the difference between a war coin and one with less circulation on it, less wear. Big difference. So I'm going to say those two are real. And what we'll do is we'll go to these real fast. And like I said earlier, know what years you have and what years the coin is circulated. Morgan's were 78 through 1921, and peace dollars were 1921 through 34, I believe. I'm not looking at a book or anything, but I think it's around there. So these say 1964. So they didn't make any 1964 peace dollars that were circulated. They supposedly made some, and they melted them down that year. So that's the rumor. Apparently, if you can find one, PCGS or NGC will give you like $10,000 for finding one, proof that there is one. So right there, I know these are not real. They just feel very light. They're not magnetic, so I'm gonna go ahead and just say those aren't real as well. This one feels very light. I know that one ain't real. It's got a very flat surface. This one's not real. It might be this is a 1 troy ounce. It looks like a good Morgan with some toning, but you notice there's not a date at the bottom of her head, and on the back it says 1 troy ounce. So that might be a round. This one feels good, but it's been polished. And it sounds good to me. And that's another thing you've got to look for. These polished ones, they will look fake, because sometimes people will polish them so hard they will look reflective, or just they look weird, but they're real coins. The last two here, these could be good. These could be, just glancing at them, you may think they're real. This is a 78 and 88, and sometimes you gotta look for key dates. People try to get key dates and pass them along, but these I can tell they're fake. Like, they feel weird. They've got weird finishes on them. This one has some like gray or copper under the first layer of the coin. You can see like some brown, like somebody's even like scratched. They may have even scratched out copy up here. So, and look at that, like gray, not gray, but like gold toning or rub, like where it's been rubbed off, there's gold or copper underneath of it. So that one's a fake. And this one is a 78S, and it actually says copy on it. And I actually put red marker in it so it'd be more noticeable. But them are decent fakes right there. Like, but you really just have to watch every coin you get. I told you I wanted to make this video quick. I do keep all my fakes put up, and this is how I label them: fake, fake, fake. And I put fake on everything. Try it like so. If something happens to me, these don't get out in circulation. But I mean, there's a lot out there. You just do your research. Take you a magnet with you. Take your phone. Download that coin tester app. Have you a little scale that's portable. And these can save you thousands of dollars if you're buying a lot or expensive coins. Even if it saves you $30 on a coin, that's gas money and food money for a couple days. Just be careful. The price silver is going up, so you're more, you have a bigger chance of losing more money with silver on the rise, buying fakes. People are going to start trying to sell their silver as silver rises. So just be cautious. Have you a magnet, a scale, and your phone so you can test everything. That's really it. Quick, simple tutorial, educational video for you. I appreciate you all watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And happy collecting.